Yes, now everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV, and this is no ordinary video. This is a very special video indeed. I am
Of
joined
course.
by a very special guest. If you don't know him already, it is not Jamie Vardy. It is the one. It is the only. Put some respect on his name. It's Lee Chappie, man.
Oh, dear, you guys are fucking nuts on here. You know that, don't you? You're nuts. You're absolutely nuts.
The Redmond's army is a crazy bunch of Reds, neutrals, and many more. But everyone is welcome. All you need to do is subscribe, and also go subscribe to Lee by clicking the title in his name. How are we, though, Lee? It's been a minute.
Yeah, mate, honestly, you're one of the bubbliest characters I know on this game.
My cheek, Lee. Come on,
mate,
lads.
Honestly,
I appreciate it, man.
I enjoyed chin wagging with you. Chin wagging, yeah, I said chin wagging.
What does chin wagging mean? Because if I don't understand it.
Talking, chin wag.
Okay. Oh. You trying to say I've got a double chin there, Lee?
No.
You trying to say I've got a double chin there, Lee?
I think
that's what it sounds like.
We've got some language barrier going on. I think we're going to go into a bit. We're going to go into a bit of slang going on with Leicester slang, because I think people don't realise how unposh we are at Leicester. Leicester's a shithole.
Wait, so like, is all of Leicester a shithole? Or
no. But we've got a very.
Everywhere. That's Liverpool as well. Like, if you go to town, there's parts of town that look absolutely exquisite and makes Liverpool look brilliant. That's the one that you see on Google. Yeah. But if you come to Liverpool yourself, it's a very different story, Lee, in many parts, many more parts than what you'll see on blimmin' Google. A little place called Kirkdale is one of them parts. Another place is called Bootle. There's many places in Liverpool that you can go, certainly. I live close to where Cara grew up, and to where he's living now. To be fair, he only lives in Crosby, but it's one of them things. Like it's not that posh in Crosby, but it's well posher than Bootle. But anyway, we'll stop talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is your Leicester versus Liverpool preview, talking about Leicester's slang and Liverpool's shithole streets. We're
pretty much. We are lying though. This is a combined 11 of the Liverpool and Leicester side. Well, Leicester and Liverpool, because you are at home in this case. And it's going to be interesting. I feel like it's actually going to be. It's definitely going to be a lot closer than what it was or what it would have been like a year ago. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. So we'll give it a go, won't we? We'll see how this is. But make sure you smash a like, people. Make sure you subscribe to Lee. And let me explain the rules first of how this will take place. The way it's going to work is, so if they're injured, they can't be in the team. That's one rule. That's massive. But
yeah, we'll go with that.
It's based on the season's performances. And I might be cheating, but I don't care.
Right, okay. That's fair enough.
Are you all right with that? Are you?
Yeah.
Leicester have been in okay form, but still. So we'll go off the season to make it a bit more of a debate. So what formation? That's a good place to always start off, Lee.
Shall we just leave it as either Liverpool's favoured 4-3-3 or Leicester's 4-1-4-1 kind of formation?
We'll go with the 4-3-3.
Okay,
I'm happy about that. It's the kind of the same. It's just really you've got midfielders instead of wingers in a way.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that.
Boss. Right, goalkeeper. Are you putting an argument up for Mr. Schmeichel?
He's not put a foot wrong this season.
Like so at all. Like he's not put a foot wrong in at all, not once.
His distribution's awful. He can kick.
Yes, we've got a hole in his game, people. Yes,
I think he gives the ball away a lot to the near throw-ins on either the near or far side. Don't really matter which side, but he does kick the ball out for throw-ins for the fucking opposing side all the time. It pisses me off. But otherwise, as a goalkeeper in the box, no.
Yes. Don't start this, Lee. Don't start this, Lee. Don't start with me, fella. I can go all day and you know that. I'm hearing you. There's nothing wrong. He hasn't put a foot wrong this season, but now you're naming these type of mistakes. It's Alisson in goalie. Come on, lad. I know he's just had a mad blind at the worst game of his whole career against City.
But would Alisson run out of the stadium to try and save his owner from a helicopter burning? I don't think so. I think Schmeichel would do that. Yes, he would. So let's put Schmeichel in for loyalty.
What you mean about that, lads? You can't just throw that bombshell on me.
He's Mr. fucking Fox, mate. I'm backing.
How do you not know Alisson in a previous life wearing a fireman?
That's true. It could be, but he's
So there
fucking
you
not.
go.
We're talking about
Don't say
right
he's
now.
fucking not when you don't know.
Well, but right now, you said don't bring in injuries and.
So
and
don't say if Schmeichel saw someone in a
Look,
burning
I'm
hell,
digging deep here. I'm digging deep, all right? I'm digging.
Right, so basically you accept this is Khabib on any of his opponents. You're ready to tap out, Lee. Come on, we're putting Alisson in goal. End of story.
No,
they're both
I-
fantastic. They're both Premier League winners, but it is what it is.
I'll let you have it because it's your channel, but that's it.
Oh, no. I want you to accept defeat properly. I don't want you to say, that's an easy win. That's just, do you know what that's like? That's like a split decision victory in the UFC.
So.
That's what that is. Do you know what it's like? Do you know in the WWE when, like, you know, the little partner of your opponent is standing outside the ring and distracts the referee when you've got the pink out 1, 2, 3, but they just do something to the ref and then it's over. That's what you're doing right now. I don't want that victory. Come on, Alisson is better than Schmeichel. We can accept that, and that's why I feel like we should put him in this team. Face.
Oh, fine. Okay, all right.
Come on, Lee, shake me hands.
Man,
Lee, put your hands out to the camera. Come on, let's gentlemen's. There we go. Come on, up. There we go. That's what
I still think Casper is an absolute solid goalkeeper, if not
Of
probably
course.
in the top 4 of the Premier League.
I am fine with that.
Let's be realistic here. I think he is. He's definitely up there.
To be honest, I was surprised when you were naming and listing them things off. I didn't think he had them, but at the same time, he is a legend as well for your club. You know, he's a legend to the Premier League.
But what he did though, man, when Vishay's helicopter went down, it was nuts, man. He was the first on the scene. It was screaming and trying to get. It was mad. Talk about loyalty, man.
Listen.
I don't think he'll ever leave the club. I don't think he'll ever leave. Ever.
Would you want him to?
No, never in a million years. He's the best keeper we've ever had. I think. I know we've had World Cup winner Gordon Banks. We've had some keepers, mate. We've had Shilton. We've had some bloody keepers. Tim Flowers, Ian Walker's been here as well. But
but by the way, we shouldn't have done a handshake. We should have done the side and ran spud me, G.
Oh God,
spud me, G.
I'm not doing that. We'll create our own. We'll
create our own handshake, boss. Then right then. So we've got the goalkeeper. I got that win finally, convincingly. Left back.
Well, unfortunately, I can't now say James Justin even if I wanted to because he's gone.
He's injured.
Yep.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's all in your favour. It's all in your favour. We've not got Timothy Castagna, the Belgium international's out as well.
Ooh.
So there's only one person. Right. There's only one person. Robertson.
Okay, that's fine.
I give
no shout for fucks or fucks.
I get no. His legs are gone.
Oh. Fair play. I mean,
how can I say Fuchs over Robertson? I can't.
I was gonna say, do you know what it is?
I'm telling you now, get out.
I was thinking this shouldn't be really a debate, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Robbo all the way, and he hasn't even been great over the past few weeks. But
we haven't got anyone, so there you go.
No, there you go. Right back.
We've got Ricardo, but he's only literally just returned. He's only had one game this season in 90 minutes. That's it. So I can't even tell you that. So again, Trent.
Wow, Trent is getting in on the default because Trent hasn't had a great season. I'm not going to lie to you, Lee.
We're going on injuries, aren't we? We're going on players that are out.
Injuries as well. Don't worry. I think there's actually going to go a lot against Liverpool as well. Right, I'm much more confident for you for the centre-backs. I'm sure you've got a name that you want to put forward that I've got in my head anyway.
I think you're going to say Fofana, right? But
yes.
He's injured.
Oh my God, we actually might win this game. Boys, Reds, all in this live stream, smash a like, because we might actually win this game. We might actually. Fofana, who's fit? Who's going to be starting for you?
We've got Johnny Evans and we've got Soyuncu. And by the way, Johnny Evans has had a problem with his vision. He's had blurred vision now and again for some weird reason. And Soyuncu's only just returned from a 3-month muscle tear. So how in form is Soyuncu really? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. I'm very happy because we've got Matip out, we've got Gomez out, we've got Van Dijk out.
Jota's out as well.
Yeah. These are just the centre backs that are out.
Oh, right. Sorry.
For the rest of the this is the rest of the season as well. By the way, Lee, So
this is injury. This is Injury FC versus Cripple FC's preview. You are watching James Redmond and Lee Chappie here live.
Hospital settings is what this fixture's going to be. But anyway,
wheelchair settings.
Even though Soyuncu hasn't been fit, he's coming up against a Nat Phillips, who's played a handful of games. He's coming up against Reece Williams, who's had a handful of games and made mistakes. He's coming up against a Kabak who hasn't played and a Ben Davies who hasn't played. Yeah. So, really, even though I'm going to put forward Fabinho, because he's been really, really good this season and he's played all season centre-back, them two should be the centre-back, Soyuncu and Fabinho, for me.
So, you what, not Johnny Evans over Fabinho?
No. You're getting one of the pick, my mate. If you want Evans over Soyuncu, that's absolutely fine.
You're getting one, Chappers, one.
Yeah. Did you think that I was going to leave out Fabinho?
Well, I thought he was going to roll over. I'll be honest with you, I thought he was going to roll over.
No, not a chance. When you told me Fofana, you would have had much more of a chance of getting Fofana in than any of them, to be fair. But how long's Soyuncu been fit for?
He's had about 2/3 games since his muscle tear, so it's not been...
I'm fine with putting Evans in there, even though he had an absolute shocker in the last game.
He did. No, we'll put Soyuncu in.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we've got one player from Leicester and 4 from Liverpool.
You need to make sure when you make this up, if you're going to make a graphic up, you need to make sure, disclaimer, injuries, don't,
Nah, facts. Both teams have got injuries now. I'm surprised. And you said above us, so I don't know how the fuck we've actually done this well so far. But this is where I think it's going to get a little bit more difficult in the midfield. Because in the number 6, we'll have a DM and 2 centre mids.
Okay.
Ndidi.
Oh, of course.
There's no doubt.
Of course.
I'm rolling over on me back.
I already knew you was going to say Ndidi before you said it. So, of course.
Who else am I putting forward? Like, I can put Henderson in the midfield, but, like, you know...
Would you say Ndidi's the most sought-out CDM in the Premier League now? I'd say so.
Him and Fabinho. Him and Fabinho. I think them two are fantastic. I think Ndidi's got pace on Fabinho, though.
Oh, and youth and height and...
No, Fabinho's young. Fabinho's 26, 27.
Yeah, Ndidi's 25.
Yeah, so, like, not a massive difference, you know what I mean? No. But I get what you're saying. Now, Ndidi's quality, though, man. Listen, if he's not top 2, he's definitely top 3 best in that position. There's no doubt. Probably actually very overlooked and should be talked about more.
Because of this badge here and doesn't play for the big thing.
We're going to talk about that after this combined 11 briefly as well, Lee. So indeed he's there comfortably. Right now, moving forward into the centre mids. So do you want to put forward your options?
Obviously, we've got, if you're going James Maddison, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going Youri Tielemans because they've both been unplayable. You can't have one and not the other. They come as a pair.
Right. So this is where I knew you were going to come in with that, because I even said this on my live stream yesterday. Shout out to those who watched that live stream. And it was one of them things, Lee, where I said, do you know how good, like, even Tielemans has been? Because we know James Maddison. He gets talked about way more than Tielemans. Yeah. But if you and I've actually...
That's because he's English as well, by the way. That's because he's...
Yeah, I know. We know the reasons. But I don't watch Leicester week in, week out, but I've watched a lot more Leicester this season than any other year. And when I watch Tielemans, he's actually just fucking class. Like, he's so good. Both feet, not a problem. Yeah. Not a problem. No issue, just a proper baller. That's why I'm so surprised. He's captain. He
is captain material. Trust me.
Yeah, he's a proper leader. He's like a Bruno Fernandes. Like, he doesn't wear the armband, but he's a massive influence on the team.
Trust me.
Even though I've just blew that much smoke up their ass, mate, I am not going to... Henderson gets into this midfield. He hasn't even been playing in midfield recently, but we're going off the season, and Henderson I've even got a Thiago, but I'm not putting him forward because he's played about 12 games, and about 9 of them, he hasn't looked that great. Whether it's his fault or not, he's still... The facts are facts, you know what I mean? So it's one of them things where I'm going to put Henderson forward, sheerly for the fact we haven't lost when he's been in the midfield this season.
Over who? Madison or Tielemans?
I mean, again, this could be... to be fair, I rate Tielemans... they're both so good. They're both so good. I'm going to say above Tielemans.
Wow.
I think Henderson with the build-up play, I think him and Ndidi will help Maddison thrive. That's the way him and Fabinho in the midfield do it.
Okay, I'll stick with that handshake.
Nah, spud me, G. Come on, spud me, G. Come on, man. Shout out to everyone who's in the stream. Please go and subscribe to Lee Chappie if you haven't already.
Yeah, go on, hop over.
Click the title, go subscribe. I want to see his numbers go up by the end of this stream. Show them what the Redmond army can do, because you've done it for me, so don't say that you can't. Anyway, we have got a super chat from man like Mo, and then we're going to get into the front three of this combined 11. 4 in a diamond with Ndidi, Henderson, Tielemans and Maddison. Ooh, and then a 2 up top. Up top.
That's not very wide. You've got no width, really, have you? Apart from Trent.
We need width. To be fair, Mo. So go on, Lee. Go on.
I'm going to say, if you've got Trent and Robertson, though, maybe they will bolt down the wings like normal. So, yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea. I'm fine with that because it makes sense. But let's not make sense. Let's make a fuckery of this. Let's go with the front three. Because I feel like there's a few debates here. But Mo, shout out to yourself. You are, my friends, what we like to call what fixes things. Just name something that fixes things. I'm not good with analogies, so give me something that fixes things.
A fixer.
You, Mo. I don't even know what a fixer.
He's the fixer. He's the fixer.
You're a builder. You're a person that. Yeah, man, Mo. You're
the fixer. Mo the fixer.
Let's just call him the postman because he always delivers, and let's carry on. Right?
Hey!
So front three as he strokes his chinny chin.
You can't stroke your chin because first of all, let's go with the. Should we go with the left side and let's look at Mane versus Barnes?
Let's look at it because if this was 24 hours ago, you would have beat me in this debate, but now I've got an argument. You go first.
Well, if you'd have said if they were doing this 12 months ago, there'd have been no argument. Mane all day long. But Barnes has just been so good, and I think he's our top goal scorer in play. You've got. I'm sorry, but I'd go Barnes just at the moment in form alone. Sorry.
No. Listen, I understand 100% why you've gone with Barnes. The elevation of that player this season has been unreal. But
maybe we're not seeing the actual peak of Barnes yet. It's still early days for him.
Right.
Mane's an experienced Champions League winner, Premier League winner.
Yep. Get on this. Let me just give you this for emphasis. Barnes has played 22 Premier League games, and this is a combined 11 for a Premier League fixture. So Premier League.
Man's done his own work.
Nah, I actually just saw this on Twitter. Barnes has played 22 games. He's scored 7 goals and got 3 assists. Fantastic. I can't deny that return in the league this season, no doubt. But when you're talking about, sorry, Lee, is someone talking to you?
It's all right.
Is everything sound? Oh no, boss. I just thought you can do whatever you need to do first, and I'll shut up. So 7 goals and 3 assists from Barnes. When I tell you in 22 games, when I tell you Mane has played 20 games, got the same amount of goals and the same amount of assists and a better defensive record, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going with Mane. And the only reason why is not because I'm disputing Barnes, but I feel like we set Mane to the expectation of what we usually see from him, and he's been nowhere near that. But as you said, which supports my argument, Barnes hasn't even hit his peak. So who's to say, even though Barnes is doing great for Barnes, fantastic for Barnes, but when you compare him to Mane, is it really better? Even though he's looking better, is he really better than Mane? Does he have more of a chance of going in a one-off game? Do you get what I mean?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I wouldn't say Barnes is better than Mane.
In 2 games less, he's got the same amount of goal contributions.
I wouldn't say he's better, but I think I know they play on the left, but they're both different players. In all honesty.
But the reason why I'd like to go with Mane is because with the fact that you know him, and also when you're talking about Tielemans and Maddison going in pairs, Robbo and Mane come in pairs. They come in pairs like these are pair of socks, but they're not odd though. They're very much certainly on the same page.
Well, that's what I was going to jump onto next. Would what Robertson work with Barnes? Probably not, because they've never played together. And Mane and Robertson come as a pair. You nicked my words out of my mouth, so you're you're probably winning this argument right now, pal.
Yes, I'm doing it. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to do this well. You know, yes, thank you for being so good in the past, Mane. Thank you.
I'm being honest.
I appreciate it, Lee. You're always honest.
Harvey Barnes is getting he's getting good. He's getting good.
Oh, in a few years.
I mean,
and think about how young he is. Think about how young he is. So.
Exactly. He's like 21 or something stupid. It's
21.
like, what is going on? You know what I mean?
I thought he was like 23.
No, he's fucking young. He's young.
No, fair play. Smashing it. I'm going to say on the right wing then, top goal scorer in the league, it's got to be Mo Salah.
Yeah, because we've got no Perez, who's injured. We've got no stay out, James. We've got no no Under. I know we have got Kenga's Under, but he's not going to replace Salah. Sorry, and Michael Brighton. You're not going to put Michael Brighton in instead of Salah, are you?
And I rate Michael Brighton very highly. Actually, I've actually really liked him for years.
I do, but you're talking about an attacking right winger. Michael Brighton isn't that player.
Yeah.
So that's out of position for him. So Salah.
Fair play. And
I'm definitely going to have number 9, and there's no argument.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
There's no argument. Mr. Fox, the fantastic Fox, Jamie Vardy, JV9. He's got to be the striker in this side, in this combined 11. There's no doubt about it. No doubt, no question. Don't even try and argue about it. For me, I mean, McTominay scored more goals than Firmino, and he.
Why are you doing that, Lee? It's gone so well so far. Why are you
I'm sorry. You just mentioned about Twitter. I'm on Twitter now. That's the first thing that's just come up on my fucking timeline.
Wait, what's the comparison? How many goals?
Mate, to be fair, it doesn't say how many he's got. But McTominay's got. Hang on, 1 second. I'll go back on it.
If you were about to say 6 or 7, then yeah, he does have more goals than Firmino.
It's got. Hang on, no, it was just there 1 second on my timeline. It's got 7.
Yeah,
McTominay has scored more goals 7 than Roberto Firmino 6.
He's probably 6. Bloody hell! I didn't even know Firmino scored that many. Yeah, listen, mate. I'm actually trying to think how many teams do we beat in the number 9 position in a combined 11. Because Everton have got a better number 9.
Yeah, you need to sign him.
Who?
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, because that makes sense, Lee. Because he plays for Everton. He's not going to join us. I'd love him.
He's that kind of player that you need. You should have signed Vardy about 4 years ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. Do you know what it is, Lee? Do you want me to tell you why I wouldn't have took Vardy? In hindsight, I would have took Vardy, but not then, lads. He was a new player who, just based on the scene, he could have been a one-season wonder. He's proved me wrong in hindsight. Do not get me wrong. I massively put respect on your distant cousin, but you cannot say.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah, but he turns out to be one of the best English strikers that I've ever seen of all time, simply for what he's achieved. Like, I put him in there. Yeah, I was going to shout this from Mo. Divock Origi. Lee just gave me silence. Lee just looked at me and gave me silence. Mo, he's dismissed you £2, lad. Oh! Oh, I am so sorry. That was so funny. Oh my days. People, please go subscribe to Lee. That's the combined 11. We ended up with a 4-3-3 of Alisson in goal, Robertson left back. Count these up, Lee, in terms of each, and then we'll do a mini preview and round.
Where were we? Sorry, go again. Alisson in goal.
Alisson, Robbo, Trent, Fabinho, Soyuncu, Ndidi, Maddison, Hendo, Nino, Mane on the left,
Salah on the right, and Vardy up top. And I'll leave it there.
And we'll leave it there. But before we do go, Lee, did you say that you had a lineup?
Yeah, I created a little lineup for you to show to the boys on yours.
Go on, let's see if I can. Yes, I've done it.
We did this on a prediction show. I do it every week. Well, every game, to be fair. We do a prediction show where we create the side in my channel. The guys in the chats pick the players to play against Liverpool. That's how we do it. To be fair, we've got it right a fair few times now. We've got Schmeichel in goal. We've gone with Luke Thomas on the left, Ricardo on the right. We've gone for Soyuncu and Evans as your defenders. We've got Ndidi and Tielemans. We've got Barnes left, Albrighton right, Maddison as the number 10 role, and JV9 up top. That's what we've gone with. That's what we're going with.
Boss, Lee, I love the way that you come to these shows with a little bit of extra something, you know.
You know me, I do my homework, mate. I
Lad,
try my
that's
best.
quality. That's quality. By the way, Leighton Stewart in number 9, if you saw how many goals he was getting for the under-18s, mate, he's a baller. He's going to be serious soon, trust me. Anyway, don't worry, I'm not putting him with Vardy, but he's probably the top goal scorer across all of our teams.
I was going to say, I can't go more silent than the silent treatment I just gave you for that shocking Origi comment.
Yeah, that was just that was also because I speak to him sometimes, so that'll just be something funny to show him.
I'd have to press mute. I think I'd have to press mute.
Listen, he's going to be muting Leicester when he's in our first team scoring goals against you. But what score do you reckon it's going to be, Lee?
We're at home. We're shit at home. Every team that plays away seems to have the advantage, no matter where they go in this Premier League this season. So. I mean, you only got to look at the Man City scoreline at Anfield, 4-1. Brighton came in, 1-0. Burnley. But you're playing away. You've won 3-1 against West Ham, 3-1 against Spurs. Your away performance says it all.
Yeah.
Leicester's home performance is shocking. You know, we beat Man City 5-2 away, and then we have Fulham at home and we lose 1-0.
I remember that game, man. That's when I thought City were done.
The home performances are shocking for Leicester, and that's the problem. But I think I will be quite happy with a draw, so I'm going to take a 2-2. I'm going to take a 2-2.
See, do you know what is, Lee? Like, we're probably going to agree if I'm going logistically, but I'm just simply going off optimism because of being so negative recently based on what I'm actually seeing. I'm only saying 2-1, but I don't know how we're going to do it. This is the way I want Liverpool to do it, right? I want to see Henderson and Fabinho in the midfield, not at the back. And I know I've just put Fabinho a centre-back in our team because he's been playing great, but it's affecting our build-up play, Lee. And we've just bought 2 centre-backs, and they're essential to our build-up play. You know how it is. Build-up play is everything. Leicester, they'll know that when it comes to their counter-attacking. But with Liverpool, we're having possession, we're getting chances, but the build-up play is just a little bit slower. And when it gets to Salah and Mane, they've got 3 or 4 men around them. If you get them an inch higher up the pitch, because Fabinho and Henderson are there, then it's perfect, mate. There's more confidence within the team as well. So if we do that, I think we can actually do really well if we do that. I think we could beat you 3-0 like last time or 3-1. But that's not to disrespect you. That's just because we haven't done it for a long time. But based on what I've seen, I'd say a draw. But I'm going 2-1 because I want to be confident. I'm going to be confidently. But nice one for that, mate.
Are you going to be doing anything for the game on Saturday? You're doing a watch-along anywhere?
I will be doing a watch-along, so we'll need to try and figure out something.
Yeah, because I'm doing a watch-along on here as well. So
I know what you're saying, so if there's a way we can, like, sort of mix...
I don't know what I mean?
Or if you want, if you stay live after the game, I'll jump in after. Because I usually finish mine, like, once the game finishes. I don't know if you do the same or if you stay on for a little bit. But if you do that, I can finish mine up and jump in yours or whatever, or we can sort it off.
Well, I'll try and sort something because there is a way of jumping into multiple StreamYards. I don't know.
We'll have to find a way to do that because that's a must. But Lee, I do appreciate you coming on the channel, my mate.
Good luck, man.
It was a good show. Good luck, lads. People, please go and subscribe to Lee. He's a proper gentleman. The amount of the work rate that he's putting in. This isn't the only Liverpool channel he's coming on, you know. He's just been on the Cop TV. He's going on more today. Bloody hell, Lee, you're all over the place. So that's why I'm saying to you, people, respect the work.
I'm like a living, breathing syphilis. I'm
spreading. Listen, lads.
Spreading, mate. Spreading.
You're Santa Claus at Christmas. You're Santa Claus at Christmas when it comes to this fixture, my mate. But thank you, everyone who's came into the stream. Smash a like. Thank you, Lee, and we will see you all in a bizzle.
Take care, guys.